If you make a mistake in business, you have to pay for it. That means you're gonna have to pay in either time or energy. Learning from people who have done it and been there before you and can mentor you can really help you to avoid these mistakes. Today, I wanna share with you 5 major mistakes that we've made, but also that we're seeing people make on an ongoing basis that's stopping their growth, costing them time, costing them money, and so that you don't have to make the same mistake too. Hey, it's Jesse Eker. Today I'm sharing the 5 biggest mistakes that I'm seeing entrepreneurs make on an ongoing basis. Now, who am I to even say this? Well, I've been in the industry now for 11 years building brands online, done over $40 million in sales with the Harv Eker online brand. I've done my own brand and did in the first 6 months, $500,000 cash collected. So I have a little bit of experience with, growing brands and making them succeed online, but also I've lost a lot of money too. Running a multi-million-dollar business for the last decade, there's been lots of ups and downs. It's not the most amazing chart of success. It's like all over the place. And so I want to share with you some of the mistakes so that you can avoid them and so that you can really change your strategy if you're using it, or think a little bit differently so that you can now act a little bit differently as well. All right, so if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you click that button because I'm gonna be sending you a new video every single week to help you grow your brand online, help you make more money, help you make more sales, and also how you can have a more simple and easy to run business as well. So go ahead, click that subscribe button now, and let's get into these 5 big mistakes. Mistake number 1. So when it comes down to trying to succeed and doing what you can, you wanna try a bunch of different things, right? That's obvious. But the challenge is one of the biggest mistakes I made is trying a lot of different things versus trying one thing and a lot of different variations with that one thing. Let me give you an example. So let's say you're trying to make Facebook ads work and you're trying to make or advertising work and you're trying to do it on, YouTube and Google and Facebook and Instagram shoutouts, right? And you're trying all these different platforms to see what is gonna work. Well, what that does actually is it splits up your data in a lot of different ways that you're not sure, which direction you should really go. Yeah, you might see some success in different ways, but you've now split up your focus in 4 different areas. And here's the thing, all of those work differently than each other. So just because you hit one of doing one thing doesn't mean you're gonna do well on the other. So what we say is instead of trying a bunch of different things, try one thing and try a bunch of different variations with the one thing. I'll give you one more example. A lot of people want to try sales calls or webinars or virtual events. Pick one. Do it over and over again and try a bunch of different optimizations within the one. You're gonna see much better results. You're gonna make your business a lot easier. It's gonna be less chaotic and it's gonna become much more scalable. Now, once you nail that, what you're gonna do is you're going to then teach someone the process of how you did it. You're gonna replace yourself on how you did it. Then you're gonna go and move to the next project so that you can start working on that to try to test that out to make that work for you in your business. So stop being chaotic, stop trying everything, pick one thing, try that a bunch of different variations and make it work. That's how you do this. So that's number 1 when it comes to the biggest mistakes is trying too many different things and spreading yourself too thin versus trying one thing and just trying to nail that one thing. All right, so go ahead and try that next. Number 2, this is a big one I see all the time, is people trying to have different what we call sales mechanisms for their business. Now, each sale mechanism that you have or a sales system creates different complexities for your business. So if you have a sales letter, a sales video, a webinar, a phone call, a virtual event, or other types of ways that you get people to buy, these are all different ways that you can get someone to say, yes, right? I'm in. And so what that does is it makes it really hard to scale your business when you're trying too many different things. So this goes back to the same one, is don't try all these different sales mechanisms, pick one. And here's the thing, pick one sales mechanism that plays to your strengths. See, just because everyone says this is the latest and greatest thing to walk this 2021 year and only people who use this are going to be successful is just untrue. Everything works. It's not what they're doing, it's how they're doing it. And so if you're trying the latest and greatest thing and you have to switch from thing to thing to thing to thing, you're doing a video launch or a 3-part video series, and then you're doing a webinar, then you're doing a virtual event, you have too much complexity in your business. So what I say is pick one sales mechanism, dial that sales mechanism in, and scale it from there. For us, we use virtual events. We use virtual events because you get launch-like results, but you can do it every single month. To me, that is a clear winner to what you want to be using and how you could scale your business using one sales mechanism. Number 3 biggest mistake. So number 3 biggest mistakes is for people who are in business who are trying to grow their revenue, right? And one of the ways that they think about growing their revenue is just getting new customers. I just got to get more customers. I just got to get more customers. Now, the problem with that is if you're focused on getting only new customers, you have what we call a leaky bucket. Now, the leaky bucket is what we call the back end. So what happens when you do that is eventually you don't have your customers. They start to fall off and they start to go to other places. So the real way that you want to grow your business is not focusing on only new customers, which is an important thing to have. Obviously, you want to have new customers coming in and you can obviously increase that. But if you really want to grow your revenue, you got to focus on getting your current customers to spend more money with you. Whether that's spending more often with you or spending more money, like more amounts of money with you, if you can focus on that, then that means you're actually going to grow your revenue. So what that does actually is instead of focusing on new customers, you focus on the customers you already have to get them to spend more money with you. Once you have that solved, then you can focus on new customers. And what that's going to do is then you're going to start to go up in your revenue because you won't have a leaky bucket anymore. So the mistake I see is only focusing on new customers and not focusing on the customers you currently have. Another huge mistake I'm seeing is people are so attached to these lead generation strategies. I need to do paid advertising, or I need to get affiliates in the works, or I need to use social media, right? Now, all of these lead gen strategies, they work, right? But they can be secondary to the most important lead gen strategy that you can use, which is referrals. Referrals are the best way for you to actually grow your business because there's an inverse amount of people that are going to be coming to you from the referral. So if you get one person to refer 2 people, then those people then refer 1 people. Now you have an extra 2 more people. Then you get those people to then refer more people. It starts to compound. When you do paid ads, it never compounds. It's always 1 lead for this amount of money when you can only get X amount of return from that, right? It's always linear. There's no compound effect with it. So if you can nail your referral lead gen strategy first, then every other lead gen strategy is going to be so much more effective for you. But if you don't use referrals, all those lead gen strategies are all nice to have because you're sitting on a freaking gold mine. So make sure you use referrals when you are deciding to really go ahead and grow your business, because if you're not, you're missing out on a gold mine in your business. The 5th biggest mistake that I'm seeing people make is they really feel like the business is them, right? And that they have to do everything to make the business better when it comes to creating. So, if I want to get my customers to make more money, I need to create more things. It's just not true. There's so many other opportunities to make more money with the customers you have by using other people. See, there's amazing people in the market, and those people have different services than you, and those can be very complementary to you. And you can partner with people, you can help people out, and you can make it a win-win strategy. Don't feel like you need to put yourself into a box of you being the only person to create. People who do the best create the best partnerships. That's why you're gonna see all the big names, all the successful companies out there, they partner together because they understand the power of partnerships, of using audiences together, but also using different services for stuff that they don't have, because they know that they have their own competitive edge, but when they take someone else's competitive edge and add it into their service gets only better. So don't put yourself into a box. Make sure that you understand that you can really use other people to really help grow your business. It doesn't only have to be you, and you probably don't want it to only be you, because then it doesn't become sellable and it makes it forced for you to have to be there to deliver your business. So make it easy for yourself. Think outside the box. Think, what other problems that my customer has that I know people or can find people that provide a solution for them. Those are the 5 biggest mistakes. Which one are you making, or which one have you made? I'd love to hear in the comments below, or which one you want to make sure that you avoid. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.